Right Network. Mobilizing, countering the left, energizing the right. New Right Network, home of the New Right movement.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to New Right Network's original series, SmythTV. Your host, Brian Smith. Giving you all the breaking news of the day, wrapping it all up, making sense of it, exposing the fake news media, and giving you the real news every single night, Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. Right after the show is the Wayne Dupree Show from 8 to 9. So you've got 2 hours of back-to-back, non-stop information, real news, real information that you can take to the bank, folks. I'm telling you right now, down in the description below is the link for Wayne Dupree Show. Right after this, you can watch his at 8 o'clock. Also down there is the link for the show notes that you're going to want to follow. Great patriots tweeting out incredible information that we showcase here on the show, as well as that link. Go ahead and share that with your friends, your family, because that link has the embed of the show in the notes. So it's all wrapped up in one single package. Tonight is Friday. It's Friday evening, and we got a lot of things going on, and we're revamping the show, and we're doing formatting and all kinds of stuff with New Right Network, and we're transitioning into a new type of situation. But tonight's going to be a quick show. I'm just going to talk about what happened yesterday, guys. What happened in Cincinnati yesterday? Oh, my gosh. If you didn't see it, man, you're going to be so excited. And if you did see it, you're going to get excited again. I'm telling you right now, in Cincinnati, Donald Trump was here in Cincinnati. Just an incredible show last night. He has not been here since the campaign all the way back 2016 before his election. And I'm going to compare and contrast the two rallies from before he was elected until now. Cincinnati is one of those really, really important cities to win. Ohio is a very, very critical state to win. And Cincinnati almost every single time Cincinnati has been a bellwether state, except for Barack Obama's 2012. It was strange. And also Donald Trump's his first election, 2016. Cincinnati has been a really weird these past couple of cycles as it seems to be transitioning more to the left. However, I think we're going to win back the county, Hamilton County. We're going to win back that county so big in 2020 with Donald Trump that it's going to be a big, huge, resounding. We are not going to take this anymore from the Democrats. And again, last night, some of the things that were going on were just absolutely incredible. And I'm going to walk you through our day and what we did yesterday. We volunteered for the campaign to help out and get involved. And folks, it's not that hard to do. Contact your local GOP area. And if you need to find out and you can't find out, email me at Brian@Smyth.TV, and I'll get you hooked up to the right place, the right people, so that you can volunteer in your area and help in getting involved. And I'm going to explain to you, you guys are you're going to love it. It was an absolute blast. So me, my cousin Carrie, and our good friend Sean that showed up, he's in town. We went downtown, got there about noon. Now, granted, if you're volunteering, this is how it goes, guys. We got there at noon. Donald Trump doesn't speak until 7, and last night, tactically, they didn't get started until 7:30, and that's kind of how it goes. So you got to be committed for the whole day. You really have to commit for the whole day, but you're going to love it, and when you walk away the next day, you're going to be, wow, what an experience. So we get down there, meet up with our good friends down there, and talking, chit-chatting, everybody's finding their groups and where to go and what to do, and everybody's getting organized. Everybody gets their badges, your volunteer badge, which gets you access USBankArena downtown after Secret Service does their entire sweep, and we are let into the arena before anybody. Gates and doors don't open till 4 o'clock. Tactically, there's so many people that showed up, and I've never seen this before. They opened the doors an hour early. I've never seen that at any event that we ever worked, but it was so big, they opened an hour early, so opened at 3. So if you thought you were coming down to get a good seat at 4 o'clock, you were going to show up. That wasn't happening yesterday. But anyway, so we get inside the venue. Everybody's getting situated where they're going to go. And usually we volunteer and get involved in the security aspect. I really like doing that. So we got in the area for the VIP security, and we didn't allow the people in. They weren't supposed to be in there. And if you were supposed to be there and you had a bracelet, we would let you in your area and seat everybody and take care of everybody, all the big wigs and whatnot. And then after we got all that done, we got the big square signs that say Trump 2020 or jobs, 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 or women for Trump. And we started handing out all the signs. Granted, guys, there's when I say a lot of work, it's a lot of footwork, a lot of walking around. But man, you're involved with everybody that is so excited to be there for Trump. And, something I've never seen before, guys. There was an entire row, an Amish family, an entire row of Amish folk that were there. And it was just incredible. I was like, wow, I've never seen Amish people come out to a Trump rally. No, I don't know how they got there. They might have Ubered. Apparently, the Amish are allowed to Uber. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous, man. Just go buy a car. Anyways, so I tried to hand them a Trump sign and they didn't take it, but they were there to listen to Trump. Unbelievable. And so there was wall-to-wall packed, jam-packed all the way up to the nosebleed section. The rafters were packed all the way to the top. I'm not exaggerating, folks. You got to check out some of these pictures. All the way to the top. There were people in the aisles because they couldn't fit enough people. There were no more seats left. People in the aisleway, standing room only. People at the top rafters, nosebleed section, standing room only. My cousin and I went outside where you can walk around the outside of the arena, but still inside the building, where you buy food and vending machines and everything, and the bathrooms. The bathrooms, there's no way you were getting into the bathrooms. The lines were out down the hallway, concession stands lines all the way down the hallway. At the same time, the entire arena is packed, and the concession stands were packed. Like, you weren't getting anywhere anytime soon. It was the most packed that arena has ever been. They're saying that it was a record-breaking number. The arena holds just under 18,000. I think it's like 17,853, something like that. So 18,000 seats in the arena. There were probably about 2,000 to 3,000 people on the floor. They could stand there. I'm going to warn you, if you want to get down on the floor, that's cool. If you've never done it before, you want to try it one time, all right, cool. I think, whatever, try it one time. But I'm going to tell you right now, you get down on the floor, and you're down there and standing. You're standing for 2, 3, 4 hours, however long it is, to keep your seat. There were certain people right up on the fence line, if you will. The one guy had a MAGA hat on, a USA white hat on, staring right at Donald Trump like he was so close to him that if he took his hat off and threw it at Trump, Trump could catch it. That's how close that guy was. So if you want that position, you're going to have to get there super, super early, get all the way down there, and you're going to have to stand there and not move for like 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. It's all you. But anyway, so after we were done, we were helping out. Brandon Struck was there. They had Brandon Struck speak early on. They had Mike Pence speak. They had the governor of Ohio speak. Matt Bevins from Kentucky was there. It was awesome. It was everybody. It was the who's who of everybody that was there. Don Jr. was there. Kimberly Guilfoyle was there, and she spoke as well. Matter of fact, got to shake Don Jr.'s hand, say, hey, man, what's up? We're going to be down there in Florida, Doral, American Priorities Conference. I was talking to him about that. He was really excited. I believe he's slated to be there, guys. So if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, go over to Smyth.tv. There's a link right there for you to get your tickets for the American Priorities Conference. Take that link. It'll take you right over to where you need to go to purchase your tickets. Everybody's going to be there. The who's going to be there. We're going to be there. My wife's going to be there. Carrie's going to be there. Everybody's going to be there, guys. So definitely get your tickets. And so more about the rally, though, last night. Just a fantastic speech. Donald Trump, he had the teleprompters up and going off script multiple times. There were 2 flare-ups of Never Trumpers. Apparently, there was one young girl, she's in her 20s, had like that nasty, disgusting, haven't washed my hair in weeks, but it was like Kool-Aid green with like blue in it, had a white shirt with red and black Antifa, stickers on. That red and black, that's Nazi stuff, guys. I'm just saying, Antifa. It is what it is. So So they got kicked out. There's a whole group of people that Cincinnati Police Department came up and removed. And then Donald Trump started railing on our Democrat mayor, who's just awful for Cincinnati, declaring Cincinnati as a sanctuary city. So awful. Thank you, Donald Trump, for mentioning that to the people. And then the other flare-up was a single guy. Now, granted, they tell you, do not, if you're at a rally and you're around somebody that flares up, they get all flared up. Do not touch them. Do not rip their sign out of their hands. Do not do anything. You are instructed to hold your Trump sign and start chanting Trump, 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 and everybody around you staring him down, Trump, Trump, Trump. And then Donald Trump turns around and watches and waits for the police to show up, waits for security, hauls them out, and everybody starts cheering. So it's two times, no big deal. Just fantastic. And everybody was cheering, having a great time. Nobody got hurt. Somebody did on the floor, and I just mentioned this to you guys. Somebody down on the floor that had been staying there 3 or 4 hours, had a medical situation, medical emergency, but walked out on their own with the medical team. And Donald Trump stopped his speech and waited. Take your time, doctor, all the time you need. We're just going to wait. We're going to hold off until you guys are ready. So that happened as well. But I believe everything else went fine. Donald Trump's speech was just incredible, hammering home everything that his administration has been doing, everything we've been reporting here, from judges to deregulation to healthcare choice to VA choice, everything under the sun, just highlighting all the things that his administration has been doing in the past 2.5 years, and something that I've been waiting to hear the real numbers on. Donald Trump made the statement, said that he has appointed 148 judges nationwide, and he said that by the end of the next 2 months, Mitch McConnell has promised Donald Trump more appointed judges. So 148 judges appointed nationwide, and it's going to be 178 in 2 months, the most judges ever appointed by any president except George Washington. And I thought it was kind of funny. It was neat. It was good that Donald Trump was kind of comparing himself to George Washington. Totally cool, guys. I mean, that's the way to do it. And don't think it ain't been done before, but Barack Obama attempted to paint himself as Abraham Lincoln. No, man. But he did during the campaign. And that fell on deaf ears because we know otherwise. But, the rally was huge. We got special seating, and that's something else, too. If you volunteer at the very end when you're finished, you get special seating. We got special seating. We sat up front, third row, up front, right behind Donald Trump, with the governors that were sitting there, local politicians that were sitting there. Rob Portman was there. Rob Portman, a never Trumper, and we dislike some of the things he's done, but he's done some good things. Donald Trump calling out Rob Portman as one that's been helping him and his administration make things happen. So, Rob, if you want to get elected here in the great state of Ohio, you got to keep supporting our president, because that's who we support. The governor, he didn't get much applause when he came out to speak, but that's okay. Whatever. The heartbeat bill, anti-abortion, pro-life. That's where it's at, guys. Turning the corner. Just so super excited about that. And what Donald Trump has been doing for America has just been incredible. Highlighting that last night. And again, real quick, the arena holds 17,853, 17,900. Then there was about 2,500 to 4,000 on the floor. There were thousands of people outside that couldn't get in. So our rough guesstimates last night, USBankArena in the city of Cincinnati, the Queen City, Donald Trump garnered inside 20 to 25,000, which is record breaking. That's fire code violations. That's what I'm talking about. And then another 4,000 or 5,000 outside. So we're talking 30, 35,000 showed up. People were still attempting to come in, coming up the stairs, coming all in line after the doors had been shut. Nobody was allowed to come in. They were still showing up. People, thousands of people turned away, thousands. If you want the venue, if you want to be there, guys, you got to get there early. Doors opened at 4. I suggest you get there about 2 o'clock. I mean, that's about time to get there. All my other cousin, Carrie's brother, showed up. And if you're there in Cincinnati and we're working a venue, you better let us know. We get you special seating. We'll sit you up front because you're part of the crew, guys. So that's what we did. We helped out some friends, get them up front row seating. And it was just so awesome. Donald Trump just making a great speech.
Got a standing ovation. A standing ovation. Everybody, the whole place is standing ovation for Blacks for Trump. But Trump is not a racist. They know it. Everybody knows it.
Talking about 2020, talking about 2019. We're flipping Hamilton County for Trump, absolutely bringing it back to where it needs to be. Cincinnati, all in for Trump, guys. It was just, it was hair-raising, guys. It was a hair-raising event. I've never seen it like that before. All right, let's go back. 2016, just before the election, it was not all the way to the rafters. Wasn't full all the way to the rafters. Behind the flag, behind Donald Trump, there's a big giant American flag, and behind the flag, you can't see Trump, so nobody sits there. But that whole area around the flag and to the side of the flag was totally empty up in the second row back in 2016. It was pretty full. It was pretty full. I'm granted, at least 10 to 15,000 there in 2016. Guys, it was in the 30 to 35,000 there. Now it's double 2016. This is middle of America. This is the heartland of America, Ohio. This is where it's at. Kentucky, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. And we got Joe Biden saying, well, oh man, we're done with coal. We're going to remove coal. We're going to remove fossil fuels. We're done with all fossil fuels. If I'm elected president, I'm crushing it. Calling that out. Said, no, man. No, we are energy independent. For the first time since the 70s, we're producing more energy than Saudi Arabia, producing more energy than Russia. Guys, I didn't think I'd ever see it in my lifetime, but again, we were number one in the world in the 70s, somewhere around 75, 78, something like that. We lost the title. Getting the title back with Donald Trump in 2017, just an incredible time to be in America, incredible time to be alive. Donald Trump highlighting the stock market, highlighting 401k plans, highlighting all these great things that his administration has been doing. We elected Donald Trump on a promise, a hope and a promise that he would deliver. We elected Donald Trump because as Gen Xers, as baby boomers, we have been sick and tired of being sick and tired of all these politicians promising the world and delivering nothing. A bunch of scam artists, cheats, cons, liars. All of them. I'm talking every one of them. Republicans, Democrats, independents, all across the board. We've been seeing this, and social media has been highlighting it since Barack Obama's reign of terror. We've been able to see and highlight the lies, the cheats, even highlight him calling his wife Big Mike. I don't know what that's all about, but hey, what you guys do in the bedroom has nothing to do with me, but we got that one too, him and Mike. So anyways, we can see the lies, the cheats, and the steals. God bless WikiLeaks. God bless those of you who are helping to get out the real news and real information, exposing these globalists for who they are. God bless Donald Trump and God bless America. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed SmythTV. I really do. We're revamping, retooling, looking at some different avenues to help push this show into the stratosphere for the next coming years for re-election 2020 Donald Trump. So your prayers are needed. I absolutely, I've been praying for you guys. God bless you, and God bless your health and your wealth for the years to come. May they be absolutely abundant. Folks, God has taken care of us and our family for years and years and years. We tithe 10%. Every single thing we get. Sold this little trailer my wife bought, thinking to fix it up. And I got to get rid of it. I was going to throw it out. It was so bad. And somebody on the internet bought it for $320. Shocking. I tithe on that money, guys. That's all those little things. That's all God's money to begin with. Give 10% back. He'll give you more back. It's a promise in the Old Testament that he promised he would do that and make it abundant. If you can't do 10% because you don't trust it yet, do 1%. Do $1, do $3, do $5, whatever it takes. Just do a little bit at a time. And when you start to see things come back to you, that's when you get up to 10%. When you see things really come back to you, then you ramp it up a little more and a little more. That's what we've been doing, and God is absolutely taking care of us. He's blessed us with a duplex and a renter, so I'm so super excited about that. Incredible guy, just a beautiful person, and all the other blessings that God has given us, and he's given us, you patrons. Thank you so much, you patrons. God has given us and connected us together so that we get together, talk about great things, share each other's, pains and sorrows, as well as the happy times and the good times. People send me DMs and asking for prayer. We absolutely pray for you guys. So if you guys ever need anything, just let me know. Just DM me or email me, Brian@Smyth.tv, whatnot. Anyways, guys, for Freedom Friday, I like to call it Freedom Friday. God bless America. God bless each and every one of you. And I will see you on Monday. Enjoy your friends and your family this entire weekend.
You've been listening to New Right Network, mobilizing, countering, energizing. Online at newrightnetwork.com.